Hi there, I'm Katie from literacylearn.com. Welcome to today's PD in Pieces, where we're going to be talking about voiced and unvoiced sounds or voiceless sounds. So, understanding what these are is going to help us as teachers support children with reading, spelling, and pronunciation. It's important to know that every speech sound we make is either voiced, with our voice box turned on, or voiceless, where our voice box is not turned on. Let's explore more and see exactly what that means. First, let's talk about voice sounds. By definition, these are sounds that you make with your vocal cords turned on. So you can feel a vibration in your throat when you say them if your hand is touching your voice box. So for example, say the Z sound. Put your hand here and repeat it. Z. Okay, you can clearly feel your throat buzz. Here are some other speech sounds that are voiced. B, D, G, V, Z, M, N, O, and all vowel sounds. So a short vowel sound like ah, or a long vowel sound like o. All vowel sounds are voiced. The other type of speech sound is voiceless sounds. So these are sounds that you can make without using your vocal cords. So you're not going to feel any vibration. For example, make the speech sound shh. Put your hand here and make it shh. You don't feel anything vibrating in your throat. Other voiceless sounds include p, t, k, f, s, sh, ch, and th. Let's talk about voiced and voiceless pairs. As I mentioned before, all vowel sounds are going to be voiced. However, consonant sounds can be voiced or voiceless. So these pairs are actually sounds in our English language that are made with the exact same position of the mouth, but the sounds are different depending on whether they're voiced or unvoiced. So a great pair to introduce you and to your students would be the s and z sounds, okay? So if you make the s sound and you hold it out and you put your hand here in your voice box, s, you can clearly hear it's unvoiced. But if you keep your mouth in the same position and just turn on your voice box, it becomes s, z. It becomes that z. So we call these voiced and unvoiced pairs, or sometimes we call these consonant pairs. Other examples include the b and p sound. One is voiced, one is unvoiced. The d and t sound. G and k sound. V and f sound. Or the voiced and unvoiced th or v. Now, this is really helpful when teaching spelling and pronunciation, especially for kids who often confuse these sounds. Now, why does this matter? Okay, it matters because teaching and understanding voiced versus voiceless helps us correct speech errors, and it helps us to teach these phoneme-grapheme correspondences. It helps kids to hear the subtle differences when reading and spelling. And it also supports our English language learners who really struggle and might need extra help with articulation and with auditory discrimination. So there's lots more to know about voiced and unvoiced sounds. You can go ahead and read more about it on our blog. But I hope that you learned a lot today, and I hope you come back soon. Thanks for joining me.